What is going on, everybody? Thanks for tuning back in for today's video. Today we're diving in talking about this Ugly Stick Elite, or it might be called Elite because they do have a Light Pro lineup at Walmart, so that could be it. But here it is. This is been around for a long time, but it's just recently started catching the eyes of a lot of people just because the way this cork handle looks. I know when I saw this at Walmart, that is the very first thing I noticed. I was walking down through and I saw this nice cork handle. I'm like, wow, that looks pretty good to be here at Walmart. But this thing just looks pretty killer, guys. It has a nice emblem of Ugly Stick on it. This thing actually has a graphite rod, which is not typically something you see Ugly Stick make. If you like these kind of gear reviews, please stick around, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's dive into this video. Alright guys, if you're looking for a new spinning rod this year that is going to be built to last, it's going to be tough, durable, still have that sensitivity a little bit, and not break the wallet. Now this Ugly Stick Elite is going to be right up your alley. This is also a two-piece. They do make a one-piece in this, but this right here is going to be portable. You can put it in your car if you don't have a larger vehicle where you can accommodate a full-size fishing rod. This is going to be just for you. All right, starting up here at the handle portion, we have a nice piece of cork. It's gonna make this a little bit more solid, more rigid and durable over the long term. And then we have the nice cork handle right here. This is a full-size cork handle. I would say this is about, 12 inches total up to the reel here. It does have these nice cork inlays and accents here. Nice embossed Ugly Stick logo. Moving up to their reel seat, they say this is a skeletonized reel seat, which I guess it is. You can kind of feel the rod blank there a little bit. Maybe your fingers can kind of touch it on the other side, but it's not the best reel seat in the world. I don't like this hump too good. I mean, it doesn't feel that bad in the hand, depending on how you hold this, but it's not my preferred reel seat. Now, it does have a nice stainless steel hood right here that's cushioned. That way you can tighten down the reel. And then it has just this plastic screw piece right here. Now it does have a little piece of cork up here. That's really kind of just out of the way. You're not really touching this much unless you kind of rest your thumb against it. Other than that, it's just kind of there for looks. I have this Quantum Throttle 2 reel tied onto this thing. I think it makes a nice little addition to it. And guys, this rod can be picked up for around 50 bucks just about anywhere. You know, Walmart has it, Amazon has it, Bass Pro, just about everywhere you can actually find this. If you follow the affiliate link in the description box below, if you're looking to purchase that will help me out a lot here on the channel, folks. That way I can bring you more gear reviews like this in the future. It just adds to me being able to purchase more items. That way I can help you guys out in the future, make informed decisions. Okay, moving on up the rod here. It's reinforced nicely right here. Has a nice little rubber piece right there as a cushion. Has the Shakespeare Ugly Stick Elite stamped on here. And as you can tell, it says graphite. So this has a lot more graphite than most Ugly Stick rods. Most Ugly Stick rods have a graphite blank that is wrapped and coated in fiberglass, which adds to probably not much graphite actually being there. It's mainly fiberglass. That's why you can bend them so much. But it makes them very heavy. That is where this one comes into play. Ugly Stick got tired of people complaining about how heavy the rods are, so they went to a graphite style rod. Okay, this rod is pretty much graphite all the way up until right here. So it said they added 70% more graphite than normal, and I would say that's about right. It's about 70% of the rod, and then you have that fiberglass tip on it. And you can see the clear fiberglass tip that most Ugly Sticks are known for. Okay, it has like a little hook keeper right here. It's like a little circle that you can actually put your hook through. I like this. I like the way the hook keeper is up here. It's not back here. Like most split grip handles on the back, they'll have a little hook keeper there in the middle. I think it's just kind of in the way. All right, Ugly Stick has these Ugly Tough line guides. And they don't really have any inserts because this is a solid piece of stainless steel that has been rolled from the inside out, and you can see that lip right there where it's rolled out, and it's nicely polished on the inside there. So that polish is really gonna assist with, you know, no abrasions to your line, no cuts, no frays, things like that. It's really slick in there, and it's not gonna be an issue. And these things are super tough. These things can be thrown around. If you watch Ugly Sticks commercial they have, I think they had one on Amazon I saw, and it's these two roughneck looking guys. They're just beating stuff around in their John boat, throwing coolers on their rods and things like that. You know, that's what Ugly Stick is known for, standing the test of time while being tough. And this rod is no different. It just has a little bit more graphite, so this one is going to be a little bit less durable than most of their other lineups, but that's why they made this. They made this to be a little bit more sensitive. So if you're looking to fish more finesse style baits where you can actually feel the bottom a little bit more, that's where this Elite is actually going to shine. So it's kind of two different spectrums there. If you're looking at super durable rod, you're going to want to go with the GX2 or that Light Pro lineup at Walmart. Or if you're looking for a more sensitive rod that still has some of that durability, you know, this Elite has you covered on that. All right, guys, let's do a couple practice casts with this thing, and then we'll roll some footage of me actually catching fish with this. Okay, and I have a 3/16 ounce tube tied onto this thing. And we're just gonna do a couple casts, show you how this actually performs. All right, guys, and if you pair it up with braid, like I have on this reel, it's really, really good about casting a long ways. That braid just slides through those line guides like butter. Okay, and fishing this off the bottom, I can still feel the bottom pretty good because of the lighter construction of the rod. The graphite really aids in helping feel the bottom. Okay, and it is super cold this morning, so the line does have a little bit of, I guess, ice on it. So that's kind of what you're hearing right there. But these things are just awesome. I love the way these line guides perform. All right, let's do another practice cast. Let's try to get the full rod in the view here. You can kind of see how this tip on this one is pretty flimsy. That is the only thing I would say is kind of wrong with this rod, is they should have put a little bit more backbone into the tip. But can't really complain when it slings it out as good as it just did. All right, guys, this is a 7-foot version, medium power. I would say this was probably at least like a moderate action on this. And Ugly Stick is a little bit weird on how they classify the rods because they're mainly focused on that fiberglass line of rods. So they usually just say medium action, and they don't really specify the power or the actual action of the rod. So Ugly Stick's a little bit weird on that, but I will say this tip is a little flimsy. I'm not putting much force on this at all. It just bends very, very easily because it is straight fiberglass. But down here, it does have more beefiness to it. And guys, this does have the new style ferrule on it where it's over top of the rod blank down here. And that is also a really nice addition. It almost makes it to where this feels like a one-piece rod. And at 7 foot, typically you would have a one-piece rod, but guys, this thing is portable. You can take it down, and I haven't seen any issues with it being a 2-piece rod. Kind of deeper. There we go. That's a good fish too. He's running. That is a good fish, whatever it is. Pretty good smallie. Wow. Not the biggest. He's fighting good though. God bless. On this old Ugly Stick, he put up a heck of a fight. Nice little smallie right here. I'd say he's probably about maybe pushing 2 pounds. Nothing massive. But man, he hit that thing so hard. I casted it up against that bank line. And this dude just crushed it. Nice little fish right here. Look at that. He wanted that Ned rig, baby. You were. There we go. Little bitty thing. I think it's a rock bass. Yep. Little old rock bass in the old ugly stick. This might have been what it was the first time. Got him bull all up here. Fish right here. A lot of slack water. Kind of like an eddy right here, where there's probably fish just waiting to feed. Guarantee it. I can already feel one right here. Yep. That's a pretty good fish right here. He's fighting good at least. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is a good one right here. Come on, buddy. Heck yeah. This thing's a freaking toad, man. All right, let's get this toad back in the water. This thing is just a beaut. Can't believe it smashed it like that. There we go. Knew there'd be one over in that slack current right there. So overall, the Ugly Stick Elite rod is pretty good. I would strongly suggest picking one up for only 50 bucks. I don't think you can go wrong. You know, we addressed that the tip's a little soft, but after using it for a little bit, it really wasn't that bad. And I was still able to set the hook pretty hard on it. And the tip just gives enough to where, you know, it's not gonna be that bad. Hope you like this video. Please stick around, subscribe to my channel. Also head over to my main page. Check out the other fishing related videos and review videos I have on the main channel. All right guys, thanks for watching.